What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're working on accents and taps. We are at 110. We're working all the way to 120. If you've never seen any of these videos before, make sure you check out down below. Look at the intro video. Check out 80 to 90, 90 to 100. Any of those videos are great starting places. I'll give you some cues of things to think about, but you need to have a strong foundation before you just dive right in. If you're ready to go, if you've done those other videos, or you're just ready to roll because you know accent tap and you have the fundamentals, you just want to practice it and get faster, you're in the right place. Here is a quick reminder of some of the things that you want to think about as you're going through this exercise. Like I said, I'll give you some cues, but make sure you choose and you know what you need to focus on before we get started. All right? Set that intention, set those goals in your mind so that you can make progress in what you need to focus on. All right? If you're ready, I'm ready too. Let's start here. We're at 110, doing 2 reps at each tempo. We'll work our way up. Let's get after it. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. 2, again, 2, ready, go. Find the quality. Quality of sound, quality of technique. Really good job. We're going to keep it moving. We're jumping to 112. All right, like I've said before, use the foundation, the first 8 beats on each hand to really memorize what those taps should feel like, and then start to mentally prepare to just add an accent, add 2 accents, back to taps, accents, taps. You're flipping on and off switch. You can make that shift happen. Here we go. Moving up just a little bit. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Nice smooth hand transitions. Good posture. Relaxed tacit hands. Make every stroke sound the same. Very good. 2, again, 2, max your heights. Keep your lows low, your highs high. Very good. One of my favorite things about this exercise is the fact that the last pattern should feel almost the easiest at this point, right after you've gone through, which is technically speaking the most challenging part of this exercise. The next pattern, I don't know, to me that always feels the best. It almost feels better than, because I really feel like at that point I've really maximized my understanding of what an accent is and really maximized my understanding of what a tap is. And that's just kind of like, I'm kind of treating that in my mind as like a performance of like, this is my best accent and tap quality. By the end of this exercise, it just gets better and better, right? It doesn't get worse. It doesn't get more challenging. I get more and more refined as I'm working through the exercise. I don't know, maybe you like a different part. I'm just telling you my favorite part. And my next favorite part is bumping up to 114. 1, 2, a little bit faster, here we go. Nice and evenness of sound. Very good. 2, 1, 2, last time here. Nice and even, nice and rebounded. Right with your feet. Really good job. I hope you're finding those tendencies, and I hope that you're finding that they're smaller and smaller, and that you're able to just kind of, you notice them, and then you put it out of your mind, because you just make the small adjustments, right? These, at this point, if you've gone through from 80 all the way here, you're fine-tuning your instrument, your ability to fix these errors, and they're not going to take massive corrections, hopefully, at this point, all right? So, keep that in mind as we jump to 116. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Listen to your taps. Make sure they're even. Was that the first time? Let's do another one. I think that was the first time. 1, 2, and 1, 2, here we go. Don't be afraid to look down. Really good job. That's 2, at least. Maybe it was 3. We'll find out later. All that means is that we're ready to jump to 118. Find the tempo, find it in your feet, and adjust immediately. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Nice and rebounded. Nice and even between your hands. Two, again, 2, same tempo. Really listen. Really good job. One of the things that we're working on here is our ability to play perfect eighth notes across any number of accents, heights, dynamics, whatever it is that we're working on, right? So that's something to think about, that am I playing perfect eighth notes across this entire exercise? Does it sound like how singles sounded? Right? We're playing the exact same rhythm, but with just changes, right? So it immediately becomes harder to control that rhythm despite it being identical. So that's something to think about. Another thing to think about is a tool and an exercise we can do within this is shut your eyes. I do this every once in a while, and it helps, obviously you shut your eyes, is one less thing to worry about. Your ears become immediately more attuned to what's happening. Like on this part, right? I'm really listening for that punch. That's really what I'm focusing on, right? I don't necessarily need to focus so much on my single legato strokes. I want to make sure that right? That rhythm doesn't change, and I can hear the consistency of that right? That's something to think about. And the same thing on the end. Right? Are you thinking, are you listening and truly hearing the difference in the consistency between the accent sound and the tap sound? I hope so. I hope that's helpful for you. Try shutting your eyes and you'll immediately hear better. All right. With that in mind, we've reached our goal tempo. We're at 120. This is a respectable tempo here. This is not slow. This is not fast. This is a pretty standard tempo to be able to move through. So this is good stuff. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 times here. Very good. 2, last time here. Really good job. How did that feel? Did that feel like you were in control for both all the way through that? Or was that something where you're realizing that, as you start to listen to yourself, and I don't speak because I want to give you a chance to listen to yourself and think about how to improve, do you start to notice some problems being magnified at these tempos? More than likely, right? Small problems become bigger the faster we go. But hopefully, you're ready to go to 124. We're just going to push it a little bit. Push the tempo, see what the next tempo is going to feel like, make some adjustments, push you outside of your comfort zone. We'll bring it back in and nail some performance reps. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Find the groove. Very good. 2, again, 2, last time here. Think ahead. Think about your transitions. Really good job. All right, that's our bonus tempo, which means we're bringing it back for some performance reps. We're going right to 120. We're doing 2 performance reps right now. Think about all the things that you've improved on throughout the course of this practice session, and think about what you need to focus on in order to play it perfectly. All right, get yourself in that mindset, get a little bit more energy, right? Get yourself in a state of knowing what that performance feels like. What does it feel like to put the pressure on yourself so that you can go no errors? You got to get good at performing just as well as practicing. Here we go. 120. 2 times. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. Very good. 2. Last time here. You did it! Way to go. I really hope that those were great reps. And one thing to think about as we're doing performance reps, again, if you come back and do this video or again for the future, is performance means, put yourself in a performance setting, right? What do you want your performance to look like, right? If you're working on drum set and you want to get to a point where you're, playing on stage, you're going to want to have a big presence, right? You're going to want to have fun while you're doing it. So maybe smile, maybe work on that. If you're working on like drumline world, sometimes it's super serious and you just keep your eyes front, there's no facial expression. But other times if you're, in an indoor percussion world, you're going to be heads up, performing to the crowd just like that. So think about what you want your performance to be like, right? If you want to be able to jam and have a lot of fun and look at the bass player and, high five while you're playing, I don't know, whatever you want to be able to do. You got to practice that, because if you try and practice all serious, then that's what you're going to be really good at. So it just depends on what you want to be good at. There's nothing wrong with, and there's nothing right about any of those other performance methods. It's whatever you want to work on. So keep that in mind. I hope that went really well for you. If it didn't, no problem. Go back and do it again. That's why these are here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. I'm excited to keep this going to the next tempo, and thanks a lot for playing along. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for playing along. If you liked that video, please let me know down below. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know what you're working on so I can make more things exactly for what you need. And if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. No, if you didn't like it, please let me know why down below, because I want to make videos that you need. What skill sets do you need? What would make you better faster? Let me know. And if you want to get some real feedback, tag me in videos. Send me an email, tag me on Instagram, tag me on YouTube. I want to give you comments. I want to make this a community, and I want us to all get better at drums faster. All right, I'll see you in the next one.